Bigyan natin ng reaksyon itong post ni Mr. Ed Alunan. Posted 4 hours ago. Article ito ni Mr. Jose Alejandrino. Si Mr. Alejandrino is matagal na ito sa politika. Marcos loyalist ito. I think na naging ambassador ba o presidential advisor panahon ni FBR. And even itong panahon ni PRRT, naging advisor din siya. So, ano na ito? Sa politika. Very experienced na ito sa politika. Tungkol ito sa relasyon natin sa United States. Kanya sinasabi. Okay. Why do American leaders take us for granted? Simply because they have no respect for our leaders. Grabe. Ito ngayon, inauguration ni President Trump, hindi imbitado ang Pangulong Marcos Jr. Samantala, ang Chinese President, imbitado. I think Argentina, Hungary, mayroong piling-pili na mga world leaders in-invite. Ang Pilipinas, hindi. Ibig sabihin, mahina ang Pilipinas. We are nothing with the Americans. So ito, ulitin ko. Why do American leaders take us for granted? Simply because they have no respect for our leaders. Okay? I remember, sabi niya, when the CIA chief told me before the EDSA February 1986 revolt broke out. Ito si Mr. Jose Alejandrino, kasama ni Secretary Juan Ponce Enrile noon sa EDSA. Magkaibigan ito. He said, ito, CIA officer binanggit niya kay Mr. Jose Alejandrino, Filipinos are not difficult to handle. Their politicians, their journalists are for sale. It's only a question of price. Sabi. Ako, medyo na-shock ako. Pinag-isipan ko ito. Although, ito, hindi verified. It's only the word of Mr. Alejandrino. Hindi natin masigurado kung totoo ba ito na ang mga political leaders natin, journalists natin are for sale. So, I don't know sa inyo kung naniniwala kayo. Hindi. Ako, pinag-iisipan ko. For sale. It's only a matter of price. When the U.S. State Department told the DFA to withdraw our ships from Scarborough Shoal, the DFA quickly obeyed. So we lost Scarborough. Tama naman. Nangyari ito eh. Kasi sa Scarborough, nandun ang barko natin, tapos pumunta rin yung barko ng China. Navy ships ito ah. Nagkakagirya na, nagkakainitan na. Pwede na magkaputukan. Isang salita lang ng US State Department. Sabi, okay, pumayag na ang China na i-withdraw nila ang kanilang Navy ship. Basta mag-withdraw kayo. Sige na, withdraw. Naniwala naman tayo kagad. Withdraw. Anong nangyari? Hindi naman nag-withdraw yung Chinese ship. So ngayon, kontrolado nila ang Scarborough Shoal. Ito yung sinasabi ni Mr. Alejandrino. When US President Obama met with Noynoy, the latter was so pleased to do what Obama wanted. He followed Obama around like his lapdog. Same with many of our top military brass. If asked to jump, they are likely to answer, yes sir, how high? Okay, alam ko ito. Yung, EDCA. Nasa active service pa ako noon. Talagang inapora yung EDCA. Pinirmahan ng EDCA ni President Ninoy Aquino dahil yun ang gusto ni President Barack Obama. So again, agree ako itong mga punto na ito ni Mr. Alejandrino. Okay. The CIA has complete files on our politicians, including tape recordings. It knows their weaknesses, and if they step out of line, it can easily put the squeeze on them. Once you are a hired mercenary, Americans lose their respect for you. Rodrigo Duterte didn't have a slave mentality. That is why Trump, Putin, and Jinping respected him. Dito ako na-shock, no? Kasi si President Duterte lang ang, I think sino pa, Marcos Sr. and President Duterte, sila lang yung mga presidente na hindi nagpahawak ng leeg sa mga Amerikano. Hindi sumusunod. May sariling paninindigan, independent foreign policy. Hindi sumusunod sa kagustuhan ng US. Kaya, yan ang rason kung bakit believe si Trump, believe si Putin, believe si Chinese President Xi Jinping kay Duterte. Wow! One of a kind. Nakaka-inspire yung magkaroon tayo ng ganyang presidente, di ba? Yan pala ang dahilan. Bakit, anong sabi ni Tel Rodrigo, I like him. Believe ako sa unbelievable things he's doing in the Philippines, fighting illegal drugs and everything, gano'n. Talagang believe na believe si President Trump kay, Putin, gano'n din. Nag-state visit si daw. So, ganyan ang leader. Hindi, walang slave mentality. It's the usual answer when our presidents are invited to the White House. They begin by reassuring the U.S. President of their fealty and devotion. We have a long history of working together. Your values are our values. We are your longest ally in the region. We fought together in World War II, in the Korean War, in Vietnam. Anything you want from us is yours. The U.S. President would then smile, give him a pat on the back, like we give a cookie to reward an obedient dog, give him a sumptuous lunch, even a special parade like the one given to Bongbong at the Pentagon, which he loves to show to the folks back home. Since we are still an American protectorate, our longest ally will tell us, like they did when I complained to them during FBR's presidency about our AFP not being given the same top-of-the-line military equipment they gave to their other friends like Israel, Egypt, Pakistan. Joe, ito yung sagot ng Pentagon kay Mr. Jose Rendreno. Bakit luma ang ibinibigay nyo sa aming mga kagamitang military? Ito ang sagot ng US. Joe, you don't need them. Our 7th Fleet is here to protect you. Your military only needs to focus on fighting the communist insurgency. Leave your external defense to us. Just focus on your internal security. Oh, grabe. Ngayon ko lang nalaman ito. The Philippines, sabi niya, in other words, Uncle Sam is telling us to be happy being an American protectorate. Euphemism for remaining their colony. No wonder the $500 million military assistance that Biden has promised to Bongbong is still stuck in the U.S. Congress. The Philippines has never been a priority like Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan, showered with billions of military aid. Despite the 9 EDCA bases, Bongbong gleefully gave to Biden gratis amore. Walang renta. Whose fault? Certainly not the Americans. If Bongbong is happy with crumbs from the table of Uncle Sam, it's Bongbong's fault. And if we elected an idiot like Bongbong, it's our fault. Okay? So, si PFRRD lang ang nag-reject sa invitation ng US. Di ba? In-invite siya ni President Trump. Hindi ako magpunta. So, throughout his presidency, hindi siya tala nagpunta. PBBM ngayon, nakailan na? 3, 4 na nagpunta sa Amerika. Kaya, Grabe. So, I don't know kung anong masasabi niya itong mga sinulat ni Mr. Jose Alendrino. But doon ako na-attract yung Filipino politicians, Filipino journalists are for sale according to CIA as revealed. So, I don't know kung gaano katotoo. Kaya lang, yung respeto ni Trump, respeto ni Putin, respeto ni Xi Jinping kay PRRD. Agree ako doon na dahil sa strong leadership, independent foreign policy ni PRRD, kaya itong three great world leaders, saludong-saludo kay PRRD. So, why do the US take us for granted? Hindi nila in-invite ang presidente natin ngayon simply because they have no respect for our leaders. Mahina ang leaders except kay PRRD.